Hello and welcome, my name is Ajaxpost and this is Transport Fever, the One Hub Let's Play Speed Build series. And we're sat outside here at a particularly idle new station. This is the last station we added in the last episode, in a part of our main hub town, Algetto Monument Valley. I've just sort of named this district Newtown because it's where a lot of the new development in Algetto is taking place. And as you may recall from the last episode, I wanted to expand the capacity for incoming lines into our big capital city here. And there were a couple of ideas that were sort of mentioned in passing, and I alighted on doing the simplest of them, which was simply adding in another station here on the, I think that's kind of the north side of the town, which will take in the towns from over here basically. So this should cater for all the lines coming in from that northwest corner of the map. That is northwest, isn't it? I think it is. Okay. Now, a few months have passed on and I've played on a little bit to try a few things out, as we will discuss in more detail in a moment. But a couple of things I noticed straight off the bat was there was an issue with this station and the lines it's serving, which were the Stagecoach Wash and Brigham's Tomb lines, if I line them up like that rather, in that they suddenly started making huge great losses. There was a lack of passengers really, largely I think because there was only a modest bus service connecting this station with the main hub station here and all the other facilities in the town. So what I've done is I've extended the Crossrail tram route to include this new station. Let's get that out of the way, and that takes in both the station at the south, so the airport end of the town, the main central hub station, and of course our new station here. And that I think should improve the passenger, the likability of this, the attractiveness of this station to passengers. So should allow passengers, should allow us to have more passengers there. So I've done that. I've also tidied up a couple of other little towns, which we will come to at some point in the not too distant future, where they just had the old sort of slim roads without bus lanes. And as you know, I love having bus lanes on my towns because it allows my traffic to be separated from the hoi polloi, the public, the privately owned cars. So it should allow my vehicles to travel that bit faster, that more effectively across the map. Okay, so slightly unusual perhaps, you may be thinking for me to start on a completely paused map, and there's a good reason for that. If you remember at the beginning of the last episode, I was responding to a comment made by, I think it was Mr. Phosphorek, who says, why don't you put your station underground, which would release a lot of new sort of land for the town to develop? Because one of the objectives of this game, hopefully, is to achieve a population of 10,000. We're about 2,700, as you just saw there very briefly. I don't want to give away too much of how our town's developing, as it were. We'll sort of save that for a run-through at the end of the series. And I said no, and which is why I put this new station out here, above ground, because underground stations can be a real pain to manage if you want to update them or reset routes, put lights in, all sorts of stuff, because there's no real underground mode in this game. But I sort of like the idea, kind of. The idea of an underground station is rather sweet. So I played around with it by actually replacing the main station here with an underground one, because the flexible mod that we've got, flexible station mod, it was updated some months ago to include an underground option. So we could do that on there. And the beauty of doing it here, rather than anywhere else, is there is no building in the way of any of these tracks. I'm going to need about this much land to get the tracks out from underground back above ground so they can carry on, and I can do the switches and junctions and stuff. So I played around with that and it actually worked rather nicely. So what we're going to do in this episode, and I'm going to leave it on pause because I really do not want the game building anything in my way, because that will just make my life annoying and awkward, and I don't like being annoyed. So that's what we're going to do. Now, I'm not quite sure how long this will take. I did take quite some time the other evening playing around with this. Hopefully I can remember what I did to achieve the result I got. But either way, if it takes too long, because I don't like these videos being more than half an hour at most, to be honest, so I may split it into two, but hopefully everything will go sweetly, and I will have a nice new underground station here in the centre of town with all the routes reconnected, which is one of the reasons for putting the those northwestern lines out here. So the only routes coming in here at the moment are those coming from the east and sort of southeast-ish into the town. There's about 4 of them, 5 of them, however many there are. Plus, of course, the main freight route, which just transits through the station. I'll leave that one above ground, so we can have freight trains roaring through town as they don't really in real life situations, I suppose. So we'll do that. So that's what we're doing today. So I will start that very shortly, but before I do disappear, I will say thank you for joining me today. Hope you enjoy the rest of this video, the speed build section. If you do, leave us a like, that'd be greatly appreciated. But even better, if you have any thoughts, ideas, suggestions, recommendations, even criticisms, anything you've got to say would be amazing to hear from you. I just love getting comments. It just proves to me that someone actually watches the videos, which is a nice feeling. And of course, if you've not done so already, why not subscribe to the channel, and that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play videos. So from me, Ajaxpost, here in Transport Fever, do me the favour of staying around for the rest of the video, so it kind of made sense, and I will see you again soon in the next episode. But until then, from me, bye bye for now.